Hello and welcome back to Shulchan HaRav. We continue in Hilchos, Netilas, Yadaim, Siman Kuf Samach Beis, and we pick it up with Sif Yud Aleph. The koza, everything we've been talking about the water on the hand, on one hand can make the other hand tamei, etc. Koza kishenotla yoda achas. It's only if you wash one hand by itself, or then you wash two hands. But kol achas, if you ask me, you wash one hand and then the other, but separately. If you put your hands together, and you wash them all at the same time, they're considered like one hand completely. And they cannot make the other, one cannot make the other tameh by coming in contact with the water that was on them from the first pouring, because they both became tar at the same time. And then you can rub them together like you're supposed to. But the appropriate way to do this is the shabshishon miyad ach shetifa rishona. You should rub them together right after the first pouring, to get rid of any of the sweat or dirt on the hand, to make sure it's all gone. Before you pour the second pouring, to purify the hand. Therefore, so anybody who uses a full revius to wash, or someone else pours the water on his hands, he holds the vessel with the tips of his fingers only, so he can wash both hands at the same time. And then you can rub them together right away after the first pouring, because if you would wash them separately, if you wash them individually, there's a concern that you might come in contact, one hand might touch the other before you put the second pouring on both of them, and then they'll make each other tummy. But if you use a full revius on each hand, you don't have to be worried about this. And as we've mentioned, that's the situation by us, is in a normal situation, you're at home or whatever, you're in a domestic location where there's a cup that you're using and it's very large enough to hold a revius. Even if you have 4 or 5 people that put their hands one next to the other, or one above the other, or zu al gabis, or one on top of the other, it's still considered like one hand. And they cannot be matama each other because they're all getting washed at the same time, as was mentioned earlier. Have a great day.